College football is back, baby. Let's get things going. Big Ten helmet tier list. Michigan might not be the first. Ohio State, they might not even be the best. Delaware, Princeton, but they're still pretty darn great. Undeniably iconic. S tier. Now this might age me and it might be a hot take, but I don't think there's anything special about anything Nebraska does top to bottom. To me, it comes across as lazy, uninspired, and realistically, it belongs more in like rural six-man football rather than big-time college football. F tier. If you know me at all, you probably know I'm a sucker for orange, and Illinois is no exception to the rule, especially on this example F7 with the visor. B tier. Now's a good time to point out that the Big Ten might have the most top-end helmets out of any conference. Every single week, there are elite helmet matchups in this conference, and Washington is absolutely a part of that. B tier. Minnesota is one of those teams that seems to pull out a different alternate every single week, and thank goodness they do. They have some absolute heater alternate helmets and uniforms, most of which are, in my opinion, better than their classic look. But for this, C tier. I feel like Northwestern leaves so much to be desired. The teams aren't ever very good. The stadium's a work in progress, but I do like the purple. C tier. Realistically, it took everything in me to leave this off of the S tier. Despite growing up a USC guy, I am not afraid to admit that UCLA has some of my favorite color combinations, logos, uniforms, and overall branding in the entire country. A tier. As a frequent defender of a lot of the crazy uniform combinations that Under Armour and Maryland often cook up, I have to admit, when you take the uniform out of the equation and you just show me their base helmet, this is pretty boring. F tier. I've always thought schools that use helmet stickers are so cool. It's just something that so strongly differentiates the high school and collegiate games to the pro level. Like, forget playing for the bag. Sometimes kids are just out here playing for an extra sticker. S tier. Rutgers is like the anti-UCLA. I don't think I've ever seen a single Rutgers thing that's branded that I thought looked cool, including these. D tier. Let's be completely honest here. The helmet is mid. It's just black with a gold stripe. That is, until you consider the Hawkeye logo, which is arguably one of the best in all of college football. A tier. Remember that time T-Pain said, "Put you in a mansion somewhere in Wisconsin." B tier. Nike is the dominant apparel provider in all of football, and Oregon is simply their favorite palette. S tier. Now this is going to ruffle some feathers. I don't have anything against Penn State. I think their uniforms are classic. I actually like a lot of the school's branding. With that said, this is an F tier helmet. Big fan of the satin finish on these ones. Really makes that Sparty green shimmer and adds depth to it. A tier. Big Ten fans, this is a safe space. When was the last time you honestly thought about Purdue? Besides my weekly nightmares about their mascot, I don't usually think much about this school at all. C tier. Similarly to Sparty, I like the satin finish Indiana uses on these. C tier. This is one of the undeniable looks in college football. Am I biased? Probably. But am I wrong? Not a chance.